Hello, everyone. My name is Jaybird, and welcome back to 1000 Lies. Without any further ado, let's get right back to where we left off last time. Actually, no, wait. With the do, earlier I accidentally sort of scratched/cut myself with pair of sharp-ish tweezers, and it stings. It's not super deep or anything. It's like a scratch, but a little bit of a cut too. But it stings. But anyways, without any further ado, let's get right back to where we left off last time. Yeah, that was words. Oh, fuck. Think it was this save file. Was it this one? I think it was this one. A few minutes later, I was sitting on the bench after requesting a break. Ziva's still nowhere to be found. I don't want to think about where she could be anyways. In the end, it seems that I only came here to get in even more trouble with mysterious girl X. At least I now know her name, though. But at what cost? First I snuck into her apartment. Now I've elbowed her. Why did all this have to happen? I don't get it. I sincerely don't know what I'm doing. I haven't even figured out anything about those emails yet. This prank has become even more complicated and senseless. For that reason, I decided to use the first excuse that comes to mind and leave before the match finishes. Makes sense. Today, I only want to sleep. I didn't have the best night yesterday, and now I'm trying to rest by napping during my classes. Well, that's only one of the reasons for my naps. It's also a good way to avoid Ziva and Aussie's mental assaults. They basically feed off of seeing me suffering. During the first hour of basketball training yesterday, when nothing except my soul being crushed happened, Ziva was just playing around with her cell phone. She eventually left, assuming that training was over and nothing interesting was going to happen. However, those two are pretty good at reading facial expressions, and I don't want them to bring it up in case they start asking questions. I was avoiding them both quite well until Aussie decides to attack me after school has ended for the day. Compañero, is it true that nothing happened yesterday? Ziva told me that it was really boring and that you only trained. Well, to be precise, she said the team was training while he stumbled after the ball like a zombie. Wait, let me give him a good Ziva voice. Well, to be precise, she said, the team was training while he stumbled after the ball like a zombie, followed by an evil cackle. Nothing happened. Shortly after that, there was a friendly match, but I didn't stick around for all of it. I was as pathetic as you'd expect, so I'd rather forget about it. The evil cackle girl didn't even stick around to watch it. She spent more time playing with her cell phone than watching me, so I wouldn't believe her recollections.
I'll forgive you this time, but you really shouldn't call me that ending. How are my favorite guys?
Bad. I don't want to go through with that torture. Forgive him, Ziva. He doesn't know what he's saying. As long as you and I are together, nothing is a punishment.
Oh, Aussie. Aussie.
I'm giving her a Jewish accent.
Oh, Aussie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Unlike other people.
As punishment for our sled desk race the other day, we've been forced to join this club that Ziva dubbed the Graduation Committee, which we've shortened to just the committee to save time. We have to go to the other side, Anate Institute. Wait, no, never mind. I thought Never mind, it's stupid. Okay. And meet up with some of the students. Together, we're supposed to plan out all of our graduation class final events.
Well, are you guys ready to go?
Oh no! I've been stricken by the terrible and incurable common cold. Now I can't go.
I'll take that as a yes. Don't get too far behind. We don't have all day.
Hey lady, don't underestimate the power of a runny nose. What if it progresses to the flu? Would you let me go if I had chickenpox? Pneumonia? Phantom pregnancy? Elvis syndrome? Fine, ignore me. It'll all be your fault when I'm struck with the plague. Well, at least I tried. I should probably make an appointment with my OBGYN before we leave, though. Don't know what that is. Out of our expedition of 3, only 2 happily walk through the streets. Who in their right mind would be excited about going to another school after your classes are over? Sadly, we have no way to escape it, so we decided that it's best to get it over with. A few minutes later, we fiercely venture inside the territory of the mysterious and unknown other side. Feels like we've just walked in circles. Are you sure this isn't our school? I've seen the building from the outside before, but the similarity is still astounding.
They aren't that different. But you can still find differences if you look for them. I was going here until last year, so I don't really think they look that alike.
It's like with animals from the same race or species. They may look alike at first, but after a while they can tell each other apart and even grow to be affectionate towards some cases. Take me, for example. It was hard at first, but eventually I managed to differentiate between the two of you. There's no affection here yet, though.
I'm just going to ignore that. Moving on, I just received a text message telling us to wait in one of the classrooms. We should be meeting up with someone, but it seems that there's some sort of problem, so he'll be late today. Do you guys mind waiting?
No problem. I do mind, and I demand a refund of my lost time. No change, large bills only, if possible, thank you.
Your opinion doesn't matter, Endon.
Then don't ask, lady! Seriously, though? You were pulling my leg, right? This is a carbon copy of our classroom. I'm pretty sure I'll find the doodles I have on my desk in here, too. The truth is, Ossia, that I've been hiding something from you until now. I'm actually a planeswalker, and we've just arrived at another dimension where you were never born. No! That's impossible! How could a world without me ever exist? Who else is going to flirt with all the hotties if I'm not there to do it?
Is that seriously all you care about?
It's precisely because of that fact that this world is in danger. In 20 years, the birth rate will decline significantly. Without an annoying guy to creep on them, women will start getting more picky with choosing their mates, to the point that a lot of men will never find love. The result? World War III!
There are some glaring plot holes in that theory.
I see, that makes perfect sense. I always knew that my role in this world was really important, but no one else could see it. So why did we come to this dimension? Our objective is to travel to the past so that you can be born into this dimension. For that reason, I had to bring you here first, or we had to have ended up in the wrong place. The problem is that my time traveling machine has been damaged, so we have to repair it first. Finally, my 7 years of experience working at CERN will be put to good use.
I don't know how you guys manage to get so dramatic every time you're left alone together. Can't you two just grow up already? Then again, it's weird to see Endon doing any of this without being...
Sorry.
Then then again, it's weird to see Endon doing any of this without a bet and forcing him to. I guess this is probably just something that makes him happy, and for that I'm glad. Hey, stop right there! What are you guys doing? This isn't our classroom.
While we're making our time transport machine MK2 Ultros out of chairs and tables, the classroom door opens and an unsettling voice resounds from the other side. I'm sorry for the wait. A friend of mine was supposed to come, but he had to leave at the last minute. He asked me to cover for him today, but I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to. The voice stops as soon as it witnesses Ozzy and me sitting on top of Ultraskun, much to their surprise. I'm even more surprised when I discover who the voice belongs to. God damn it. I gave her a deep voice and I didn't mean to. And I already forgot the voice I gave her. Oh well, what in the world is going on? In shock, I accidentally kicked the machine as I'm trying to get down, causing all the chairs and tables to fall onto the floor. Poor Ozzy was crouched below them and didn't even see it coming. All I heard were his dying screams coming from below the mess of wood and metal. At this point, though, I was more concerned with our guest. You? What are you doing here?
You know Lucinden?
What's going on here? Who is this guy, Ziva? Wait a second. Are you two friends?
Of course we are. We spent a lot of time together when I was going here. I'm the one who asked her if she would join the committee as an Entity representative. How do you two know each other?
Know each other? That guy? I don't even know what you're saying! Instead, can someone explain what you were trying to do with those chairs and why someone was screaming? So now you don't know me anymore? After what happened Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
What happened yesterday, you mean? You said nothing happened. Oh, it can't be. Don't tell me that Luz was Mysterious Girl X!
Oh, fuck. The floor below us starts violently shaking. We can see the rattling of the baths and the chairs and the tables that are scattered across the floor. Where's my sensual cherub? I don't know. Cherub. I don't know how to say that. She promised me she was more than an 8 out of 10 and I need to see that! I didn't promise you anything. And wasn't she a soother of whatever souls? When did she move up the ranks? Ozzy doesn't seem to care about the bloodstains he leaves in his wake. As he inches closer to Luz, unable to contain his curiosity any longer. He inspects her thoroughly, checking her from head to her toes. He clears his throat, ready to give the verdict. I must admit that Shear's previous inspection rated her a bit too highly. The sensual lady isn't at Ziva's level at all, which was the least I was expecting. But I still approve and grant her official hottie status. You need to work on those underdeveloped breasts, but the rest of your body will get you a B grade rating at least. Underdeveloped breast. God damn it. I have nothing else to say, Your Honor. Good day. And then Ozzy drops the mic. I have no idea where he got it from, walks out of the door and slams it shut. You were the best of your kind, Ozzy. We'll never forget you. Farewell.
Don't narrate it like he died. And where are you going, Ozzy? It was difficult enough getting you two to come here. Don't run away now.
Is this a hidden camera prank? You can stop already. It was difficult getting us to come with you, Ziva. I thought the teachers made us come, though. Unless...
I did help you, though, so I want a favor in return. Can you come with me to...
Request denied, no favors.
I'm so excited to go there. Isn't there any way to convince you otherwise? Come on, Aussie, help me, even if it's with one of those crazy schemes of yours.
Crazy schemes. I see. There's no other way. Oh no. Now I get it. Everything makes sense now. You've had this plan since the very beginning. You wanted to make it look like you did us a favor, but we ignored you, so you had to try to use your charms on Aussie to convince him to race me. I dare say you had even planned to have Aussie do something we didn't get punished over. If everything went your way, you could make us join the committee as a favor to you for saving us. But because you failed the first time, you had to find another way to make it happen. Admit it! You're a traitor! Judas!
Well, Luce, allow me to introduce you properly.
Don't you dare ignore me!
Please, Zenden, we have more important matters to attend to right now. Do you really want to make Luce wait while we continue bickering? She's probably the best girl I know. It would be very impolite on our part to do that to her. Didn't your mother ever teach you any manners? Besides, aren't I the only one who can clean up miscommunications between you two?
That's blackmail! And that's when Ziva explained everything that happened over the past couple of days to Luce. The odd emails, the playground, breaking into Luce's apartment, showing up for basketball practice. I had to fill in some of the details and Luce didn't seem completely convinced, but because Ziva confirmed everything, she chose to believe it for now. Who would have guessed that those two are actually friends? I don't know if it's just by chance or not. Everything is too surreal for me to process all of it right now. Especially when I still don't understand why Ziva insisted on Aussie and I joining the committee. That's just another mystery that I'll have to get to the bottom of when I have the opportunity. I guess that explains everything, but it's hard to believe, you know? It's not that I don't trust you, Ziva, but I can't say the same about, McDonald Duck or whoever you are. How many copyrights did you just violate by calling me that? Calling me that. I told you last time that I was using a fake name. My real name is Shirin. Shirin Enden. Whatever. I'm Luce Array, by the way. But it seems like you already knew that. What if my teammates told me your name during the game? That's all. I didn't know your last name. Sounds lovely. That still doesn't explain why you disappeared yesterday.
Well, you can discuss that amongst yourselves. I've done my part. Don't worry about the committee for today. We'll just have to reschedule it for another day. We're missing some of the other members anyways. I'll go look for Asa and make sure he's still alive. You guys can keep chatting here. Good luck!
Yeah, fine, run. I'll get you later. Suddenly, it's just Luce and I, left alone together in a really awkward situation. It's normal for people who've only just met to have nothing to talk about, but this is just abnormal. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here. If you enjoyed this episode of 1000 Lives, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!